Minecraft morning, everybody. Chaosman here, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. Yep, this is modded my pack by JadaCat and available on the Feed the Beast launcher. so, I just recorded a whole video explaining what I was doing today and found out that, yeah, in fact, it wasn't actually recording. So, oh my goodness, guys, I'm so sorry. I'll try and go over what I was doing and retrace my steps a little, but I can't show you. I'll just show you the crafting recipes for this stuff. But this is what we're doing today. We're going to install our ME system because I really don't like having boxes all over the place. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. First thing you might notice here is that the reactor power tap is now relocated to the inside here because I've changed my mind about how I want to set things up a little bit, and that's okay though. The other thing I wanted to just point out here is that our reactor does indeed function at more than 59 RF per tick. It's just because it wasn't full. We only had one ingot in there, but I actually had another one. I put it in there. It was up at 50% and actually went up to about 110 RF per tick. So that's great. We filled up our storage here with RF. Only used up one ingot, and maybe not even because I left it running and it may have been running. But yeah, one ingot of yellorium for 10 million RF. I'll take it. So that's that thing. That's taken care of. I built this rainbow bridge thing, this crazy rainbow bridge. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is going to lead over to our big tree farm and our other farm where we grow all our crops and stuff. It's going to be really big because I'm going to go ahead and put like several across, but like all on the same platform. So I think it's going to be 52 blocks by 52 blocks out there, and that'll be our big farm where we get all of our trees and our plants and all that sort of stuff that we need. So what I had set up in here, guys, was I had all of the items that we need in order to make this in their basic form in my inventory. I had the absolute the basic materials. I showed how to get the nether, the powdered nether quartz. What's it called? Let's see. At Applied Energistics, you need this stuff, nether quartz dust, in order to make a few of these things. So you can actually make. You don't need power or anything in order to make this stuff, but it does have to be pulverized. So you can. Applied Energistics comes with its own pulverizer, and I'm just trying to find it. There it is. It's called a grindstone. You just need some smooth stone, some sticks, some Certus quartz, and a couple pieces of cobble, and you can make this thing. And then the handle on the top is just a bunch of sticks, and then you just kind of hit this thing, and it grinds up whatever's inside. You can actually double your ores with it too. It's pretty cool, pretty handy, and doesn't cost any power and not very much supplies. So that's nice to make. So then what I did was I went ahead and I crafted all of these items. You actually need some of this stuff, Fluix dust. You need 8 pieces just to make. This is just the absolute basic system, guys. This is just the ME controller, the ME drive, the ME crafting terminal, this guy here, and one 1K storage drive, which is right here, this guy here. So I had all of the items that you needed to, in order to make this stuff, including the items to make the quartz. What's this thing called? quartz cutting knife all in my inventory, and I went through all the crafting of them all. But you know what? I think you guys are smart. You guys have seen that all done before. You might notice here also that I've got quite the little farm going. I've got a cow and 2 pigs and a chicken now. They keep spawning over there, and I just keep grabbing the lead and dragging them on over and sticking them in here until we can get farms going and whatnot. So that's awesome. We got some nether wart because I had to get some not Certus quartz, nether quartz in order to make some of the items in the in the uh, in the AE system. So we got a few items from that. I got a single ghast here too. That's great. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and place our ME system, or I keep calling it ME system, our Applied Energistics system, right attached directly to this. We're not going to leave it that way. It's going to change eventually, but for now, that's what we're going to do to power it, and yeah, later on we'll take it all out and we'll put a tesseract back here to deliver power everywhere it needs to go. So that's great. So this guy is our basic controller. You need this guy in order to control all the different parts of your Applied Energistics system. You need a drive in order to store your materials. We've already tossed in all of our materials, and you also need this crafting terminal. You don't have to have a crafting terminal. You can just make this guy. You can just make the storage monitor or access terminal, this guy. But I like the crafting terminal better. So yeah, so we tossed all of our stuff in there. But yeah, so I'm kind of bummed out that I wasn't recording. But that's okay. I'll just talk to you a little bit about what we're going to be doing, what else we're going to be doing in this video. That was the first thing we wanted to do, was get that installed and get it working. So it's, like I said, it's just absolute basic. It's just one 1K storage system, or 1K storage disk, ME controller, crafting terminal, and then I just took everything that was in this chest that was here. Oh man, it's such a relief. I hate having all these chests all over the place with stuff in all over. It's just such a hassle looking through them all. But we'll go over what quests we're going to do in the next episode. We're not going to do any quests this episode. We're going to go ahead and build our mob spawning platform, because I died again and I'm tired of it. I keep having to come over here and kill like 8,000 creepers. They spawn in here and they all crowd over here because they can see me because they're not too far away. So they all crowd around here and it's just really dangerous. I got blown up by a creeper here, and so I'm tired of that. So I think it's time to build our mob spawning tower and get that going. But in order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and build Invar spikes in the bottom of it. So if you look up Invar spikes, it requires 14 pieces of Invar per spike. Actually, no, it's not per spike. It's per 4 spikes. Well, that's not as horrible as I thought it was. But 14 to make 4, we need 9, so we actually need to build 3 sets of these. So we are going to need 42 pieces of Invar. So that's quite a bit of Invar. We get 3 pieces of Invar, so per piece of nickel. So we're going to need what is that, 14 pieces of nickel? Well, that's not horrible. I think we can handle this. So we're going to need those Invar spikes for the bottom of our mob trap. And the only reason I haven't built one yet is because I really don't like building things out of cobble. If you look around here, there's nothing that's built out of cobble. I just think it's cheap. I don't like to build out of cobble because it's too easy to get. So we're actually going to go, I really like this bridge, it's cool. We're actually going to go ahead and build the mob spawning tower out of this stuff here. I really like the look of it, and I think it's going to look pretty cool. So we'll get going on that, and build that guy, and when we come back, I'll have it all done, and we'll be able to work on quests in our next episode. So the quests that we're going to work on in our next episode. Oh yeah, and I actually completed this quest. Oh no. Yeah, so I made the pneumatic servo and the flow duct pneumatic. It's pneumatic, but I say pneumatic, so it reminds me to spell it right. And we got our reward bag and our quarter heart. I think all we got was we got a rain muffler as a reward. Oh well, maybe we'll stick those up. I like hearing the rain though. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to work on pastoral life in the next episode. That is going to require this blood magic. So we're going to be working also on you're a wizard, Steve. So we're going to progress along these quest chains. Those quests will be worked on next episode. We're going to do Hell's Kitchen quests probably up to this point, or maybe we might do that one too in the next episode. And we're going to work on bees and trees because I have lots and lots of seeds, and we should be able to make enough seed oil to start doing bee stuff. And then we're going to work on the For the Hoarding quest. We'll go along here. I'm not sure. We might have some of this stuff already done when we made this guy over here. And go with the flow. We're going to be working on that one too. So in the next episode, we're going to be able to turn in a whole bunch of quests, and it'll be awesome. But for now, I'm going to cut away. I'm going to go ahead and start working on the mob spawner, and when we have it set up, I'll come back and show you what we've done. All right, so I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, guys. I'm back with the start of the mob farm. So this is going to be our base of the mob farm. I'm going to fill in this bottom piece with glass here and stick a vacuum hopper in here. And then that'll suck out all the items. And we're going to put down our Invar spikes all on the bottom here. Then we're going to build up 23 spaces. And I'll come back and show you what we'll do once I've done that. But for now, in my inventory, I've got all of the bits we need to make our Invar spikes. So let's go ahead and do that. Invar spikes. So these actually make 4 seams. So we need 3 Invar swords, 3 Invar ingots, and 3 and 1 Invar block. Sorry, in order to make 4 of these guys. So I have enough in here, I think, to make 3 sets. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Alright, 3 of these guys and 1 of those guys. Let's put them all in there, and then awesome. I did that like the worst way I could. Alright, so let's go ahead and make these guys. Great. And we're actually going to have some leftovers here, but we need 9. And we can only make 8, so we have to make 12. But that's okay. We'll find something to do with them, I'm sure. So I'm going to just put these down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, I probably can't break those. Oh, wait, maybe. Ah, good. Whew. Man, they really hurt. Well, I'm not worried about them killing the mobs. Don't touch those. Owie. That hurt it. Okay. So there we go. So that's all set up. I just need to go get another piece of glass and fill in the bottom there. And then I'll build this up and come back when I'm up there, and I'll show you what our next step's going to be. All right. See you in a minute. All right, guys. We are back. And I am finished building the mob grinder. Now, I actually, this is the next day. I actually watched a video and discovered this new device called and I put them away, called a geyser. And I owe this discovery to Purple Mentat, who is an amazing YouTuber. Check out his videos. But this thing sprays water and washes the mobs off of here, but it doesn't cause them to not spawn, and it doesn't affect Endermen. So they spawn and then they immediately and quickly get pushed off and, and get killed by Invar spikes. And this thing is killing mobs like crazy. So there's actually an aqueous accumulator on top of here and some pipes. That's what this is for here, blocking the pipes in. Pipes that go in and push the push the mobs. The water sprays out these water geysers and pushes the mobs to the center, and they fall down on the Invar spikes and die. So this thing is great. I had it running for like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, and got all these items here. I just walked over and grabbed them. I still have to hook up a collection system and get it going over here, but man, is this thing going. Alright, guys, well, that's it for today. We're all done, and we're going to work on all those quests next time. So, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please go ahead and give me a like. If you didn't like it, thumb me down, tell me what I did wrong, call me names, whatever you want to do. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you, and have a good day. Bye.